Falcons. Congratulations to the FE Tamaraws for winning over the Adamson Soaring Falcons 64-58. We have Coach John Chambers, Mo Conate, and John Ray Pason. Coach, congratulations for this victory. This is your first win in 3 games. And how satisfied are you about your team's performance this afternoon?
First of all, I mean, we're very grateful. We're grateful to be blessed to be in this moment. We're grateful to be that God put us in this place to be like an example of resilience, because we could have easily already feel pretty down about ourselves. But what I liked about my guys was after the disappointing loss to LaSalle, we actually worked even harder. And we know in anything in life, once you get your back against the wall, you go harder or you give up. So I'm so proud of them. They're still so young. I think we're the only team that doesn't have any seniors that are leading our team technically. I'm very proud of Miguel Ona. He did a good job for us today. But when you're talking about the leaders in scores and leaders in assists, we're still such a young team. But with that said, I say this humbly and respectfully, is that we felt we let one get away against Ateneo. We felt like we had a moment against NU, and for sure we had our moments against LaSalle. So to finally get over and finish with the win, and I think you know how it is. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to come back to practice next day, and you build the confidence. Because as I processed today, I don't know if you guys watch or know anything about college football and the pressure to win at every level at the college football level. I was watching about 4 games today, and it's the UAP pressure to win with 12 games is nowhere near anything I've seen in American sports. And you have 12 games to try to show your worth, and every game you lose becomes a little tight. So what we try to do is go back to practice, just work hard, and make sure they understand at the end of the day, this is still basketball. We want to represent for our student body. We want to represent for our management. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. And last but not least, what I love that we're putting with John Ray is this. If you know the first game, what did you shoot from the three-point line the first game? Do you know? Voila. 0 for 6. Can you say 0 for 6? All right. He was 0 for 6. And what we talked about in practice, I don't care, John Ray. In order for you to be an elite level guard and elite level pro, you must keep shooting the 3 ball. And so to have him hit that 3 at the end of the game was just a testament of him listening to the coaching and doing it in the gym. Last but not least, I'm talking a lot right now, sorry. Last but not least, Kirby, my God, kid's been out for 2.5 years with a bad knee injury, and have him come. I don't know how many minutes he played today, but the guy just got cleared in June. He just got cleared in June, and what he's doing out there with his feel for the game, I'm just blown away, like how good this kid could be a year or 2 from now. And last but not least, Sunday Lilang, Don, okay? Last but not least, that's what we expect from Mo Conate. That's what we expect from him, and I was glad that he really stepped up today. And I forgot to tell him that my mother said she was going to be watching tonight, so he needed to play better today. So there you go, Mo. My mom's watching. All right. Tapos na. Sige na.
Thank you, Coach. John, we have 13 points including the 3-pointer that gave you 64-58 lead. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. So yun na. Yung opening game mo, nag-struggle ka sa opensa mo. Pero this time around, ito, yung 3 points mo yung nagpabigay sa inyo ng buffer to win. So ano masasabi mo sa tiwala binibigay siya ni Coach?
Siyempre, malaking pasasalamat ko talaga kay Coach Sean kasi sa kanya ko lang na parang naranasan whole career ko na ganung kumpiyansang binibigay sa akin ba. So sa practice pa lang, tinutumbasan ko na talaga yung tiwala na. So, yun, ngayon, ang resulta ngayong game, ayun, na-shot ko yung 3 points. So, yun.
Thank you to Mo. You had 21 rebounds, 18 points, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. So, what can you say about, finally, after 4 games, your team got over the hump for this one?
Yeah, I think this win is good for us because we're waiting for like 3 games. We lost the 3 past games, and this one, we finally get it. And that's good for us. That's good for us for the next games coming and for the rest of the season also.
Thank you, Mo. Okay, the floor is open for questions.
Coach, last year, even after the way the first round happened, you said that you were going to be a problem for the rest of the UAAP in the second round. You kind of proved that. Now you got your first win earlier than you did last season. So are you going to be an even bigger problem this year for the rest of the UAP than you were last year?
Yeah, first of all, I want to make sure John was making sip a little bit. That's why I was funny. He's making nice to me. But Naveen, you weren't there at the last game in the interview when we just played LaSalle last game, and I said that in the press room. I go, after that game, we're going to be a problem moving forward. I think we're here. We found our mojo. We found what we needed to do. We got out there and practiced super hard the last couple of days. And again, like I told the guys, I saw something online. Either you dig yourself in the sand or you retreat. And we dug ourselves in the sand like, here, we're against the wall. Let's battle through this. So I'm so proud. I mean, really, I'm proud of it. And I played guys who hadn't played all year, and they did their part with Jaden Jones, Allison, put a little bit more minutes for Liam. I do feel I need to go deeper in my bench. But, you know, they also have to earn it in practice. So I was seeing more and more in practice what they were doing that showed that they belong. And also the game against LaSalle, we didn't have Luke Felipe, who was sick and wasn't able to play that game. So, and he provided extremely great minutes for us today. So, yeah, I do feel like we can play with anybody. If you look at the score, overtime game against Antonio, honestly, I'll give credit to really this game. I'll give credit to Adamson and Antonio, because what I saw our first game, we were stagnant with our offense, and after watching NU, after our game against NU, I was watching film of Adamson, and I go, they are the best team that flow their offense from one side to the next side to the next side. They're the best team in the league. So I told the guys, moving forward, we are getting away with any isolation. We're going to flow our offense from one side. And literally, I'm sorry, Adamson, because we won, but we changed our mindset after watching Adamson last game after we played NU. Our offense is no more isolation and one-on-ones. So I'm willing to learn from everybody here. So, and then also the zone action we did against them at the end of the second half was, I took that from watching them play against Antonio. Like, oh, that's interesting how Antonio ran that. So we literally put it in yesterday. We put it in practice yesterday. I go, change your mindset real fast. I need you guys to pay attention to this. I saw Antonio do this. We're going to do this right now. And Antonio got that big lead against him with that little zone action. So anyway, sorry. That was now. Again.
Coach, your next game is against UP this next weekend. So UP, after a 0-2 start, they were able to win the last two games. So what can you say about UP right now after all the struggles they encountered?
You know, well, we know who UP is, and I think for us, really, I think we need to beat one of the big two teams. Like, I still consider LaSalle and UP are the top teams in the league still. I think NU's playing phenomenal basketball. But as far as for us, like, those are one of the teams that we have to beat. We have to beat LaSalle. We need to beat a UP to make sure that we're arrived. And if we can get one while these guys are still young, I think moving forward we can just be an absolute, like, dynamite team in the years to come. But we need to beat a LaSalle. We need to beat a UP, and we need to show up in those games. So we're going all out for that game. And I think to get a week's rest, how many guys I played today, they show that they can play some more minutes. I think we can show well against them.
Ito dyan, Ray, yung UP, yun nga, sina Harold, sina Jerry, how yung challenge na mga kalaban mo yung champion team at makakuha kayo ng experience playing against them?
Siyempre, alam naman namin na stock team yung UP. So, para sa amin na lang, kailangan namin i-challenge yung sarili namin na kaya naming umabot sa level nila at mag-compete sa ganung level ba. So, yun, mahaba yung rest namin. Kailangan namin study na naman yung UP. So, yun, doon na naman makikita yung lahat. So, yun.
Congratulations, Coach.
Maraming salamat po!